The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Getting used to it? After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces should be the perfect warm-up. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandi on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope?
See the village? Straight ahead? All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Marker placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way.
He can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. He'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Alright, so pretty much right off the bat I saw some, I don't know if anyone else saw that.
Why don't you do a little more practice in those ruins? Shooting, taking cover, climbing obstacles. See to it that 9-year gap doesn't slow you down.
See? I knew there was something up here. What is this? Secondary weapon fill and...
Even the sheerest cliffs are climbable if there are cracks you can use as handholds. You might even find some unexpected routes that way. Keep an eye out for cracks on your travels.
We'll take the weird way down. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. I've already completed this mission a couple of different times, trying to find out the best routes and the best ways to do it. When you complete this mission, there's a lot of optional objectives that you won't be able to complete your first time through. However, if you come back the second time, you'll be able to complete those. Some of those might be, you know, you got to deal with the skulls at the end of this level. Well, you don't actually have to deal with them once you completed the mission one time, because you can actually...
There's a Soviet guard post. They're bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view.
There's a guard post there, but we don't have to worry about it. You can actually get by the skulls without even messing with them, because we have the ability to call in a helicopter. Whereas you normally don't have that ability in the first mission.
Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Alright, so every now and then there'll be stuff in here that you'll be able to grab. You gotta love that right there, though.
How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place. Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there. It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Alright, so in pretty much all these buildings, you're going to get some type of collectible, you know, either it being metal or, you know, just on the outside you can see things that you can pick up. So, you know, make sure you go around and you do whatever you got to do to grab as much stuff as you can. I've already picked up a lot of stuff since these first couple of missions here.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
He's pretty much not to worry about. Now you can again repeat these missions over and over again so that you are able to Fulton these, because you can actually Fulton all these guys here. You can't do it when it's your first time playing, but when you come back you can actually Fulton them, so that's always cool. I want to show you the coolest ways.
Parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
So you can go through the door, but you will make a little bit of noise, so we're going to go through the window.
Hey, that's...
Intel
So you
file.
picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is.
Destination.
I'm marking it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Эй, ты слыхал? Белый крокодил, который летел из Баграм. Шутишь? Царское рядовое оружие пробило его броню? Нет, говорят, у них откуда-то взялся переносной ракетный комплекс. Ракетный комплекс? душманов? Да, и тепловые ловушки ему не помешали.
Откуда у них такая скорость?
Он пока что больше слышит.
Ружье-призрак.
Ты попробуй взять в плен душманов.
Remember, it is the daytime, so we do need to be careful. Alright, so it looks like we're clear.
Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse.
Alright, so there's going to be an outpost up ahead that you're able to take out these guards. Once you take them out, you're actually able to grab a cassette, I think.
Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
Looks like we got 2 more soldiers. Depending on what time of day it is, you know, they normally wouldn't be here if it's more towards nighttime.
You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your eyes, Roy, for his location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client.
Trying to find out where all of them are. We're going to go to the right side. We've always went to the left side, but this time we're going to go to the right. Obviously, I haven't located all the enemies, and it's going to start to get nighttime, so we should have the cover of darkness here very, very shortly. Again, S rank is mostly dependent on how fast you go through each level, and we're never going to speedrun through a level.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
But you can still get S ranking even while you're not speedrunning. You just got to be smart about it. Try not to screw up. Complete the side objectives. Again, as I said at the end, you can face off against the skulls, or if you've already completed the mission once, you can use your helicopter to not even have to worry about them. Which I think that's one of the only ways to do it. I have been able to get around the skulls without them noticing. The only problem is that it's too far in between, like, it doesn't have a very good statistical rating for it to pass. It's very difficult to get by these guys. And what makes them difficult is any movement just triggers them. We just have to be careful because there could be anybody. Different times of day means guards are in different areas and locations. I don't even know where that guy was. Somewhere over there.
Sun will set shortly.
So yeah, that's why the only thing I don't like this cover system that well. Gotta really press up against it. I feel like I hear his friend coming, so I don't want to... Yep, so I made the right choice there. Oh, what, he went back? Still getting you kind of used to the controls and whatnot. Looks like you went inside.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Ooh, that was close. Never went this way before, so I was testing it. This is what happens when you test things. As I saw like a prompt and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it.
That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
God. No more use for me, huh?
Cos, it's me. I'm here to get you out.
Snake.
They do something to your eyes?
No, it's just bright as all. took you so long?
We'll talk, but not here.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
Mission info has been updated.
ЛКП, понял. Будьте максимально осторожны. Конец связи.
Hands up.
On the ground.
That's right, he didn't know I said on the ground because he doesn't speak English.
Только что слышал странный шум. Иду проверить. Прием!
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Конец связи.
This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Dude, that's hilarious. My horse came in because I called him, and he actually distracted him enough to where I wouldn't get caught. That's really funny, actually.
Well. Shit. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit. Not so heavy anymore, right?
So this was what I was talking about earlier. So we can go this way and head to this automatic point that it wants us to go to.
Magic words, boss.
However, though, right now, because we've already completed the mission once,
Kept you waiting.
we can actually go ahead and call in a helicopter from another area. You can't do this when the first time you play this mission, so because of that, we're not going to do it. And we're just going to... I see a guard there, so we need to be careful. Because of it, I still want to show you these guys. Now, this might ruin my S ranking. I could still get an S ranking right now. If I do, it might ruin the S ranking. I'm not 100% sure. But I at least want this to be as accurate to as if it was a first time. And show you guys kind of what automatically happens. Now, like I said, I've been able to get by these guys. But it's not something that you can completely count on. And you'll see how challenging it can be. We might have to do a restart checkpoint or something like that, but it's definitely going to be challenging.
Everything. But we've got to look ahead. There's something I want to show you.
But somehow we were able to make it out of there. That was a lot of things that happened.
Ahab, do you read me? This is P-Quad. There's a gas covering the LZ. We can't land. Pulling back.
Gas. It's them. Boss, watch out. It's the skulls.
Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
Alright, so we want them to move a little bit this way. I think we made it. Alright, so we made it. I don't know if I'm going to get the S ranking, but it's still fun to try to figure out how to do that. So we were able to get by the skulls. Again, that does not work every time. You just kind of have to get really lucky.
Is cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
Those things. That's the unit that attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. Oh, man. Survivors from 9 years ago were wiped out in minutes. I don't know what we want, but it's them. No mistake.
Alright guys, well we're going to see how we did. See if we got the S ranking or not. We should get the, was able to get by the bonus objective for getting by the skulls.
Buddy departing area of operations.
Such a beautiful game.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Alright, well there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect stealth. Not bad, not bad. We did have to do one checkpoint because, like I said, it's not something that can just happen that easily. It's very, very risky to do that, and however, you don't need to do it if you're playing that mission for the second time. Again, you can set your own chopper. You don't have to go into that little area where you can't escape. So keep that in mind. But I just wanted to see if I could actually do it and still get the S ranking. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course, I will see you on the next one. Peace out, bitches!
headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now. Hey. That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away. I'm gonna rebuild it. Make a new place. Together. That we can call home. Yeah, we were dogs, all right. Slinking around out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home. The phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death. We weren't allowed either. Yeah. I remember it all.